Hello everyone. This video is going to introduce quarter 3 performance assessment. It is about building a playground. Here's what it's about. The Early Learning Center is just finishing their new playground. All that is left is finding the cost of the fence and grass. Chelsea Public Schools loves it so much that they have started planning a similar playground at the elementary complex. You, as the contractor in charge of the perimeter and area, have been promised a budget of 3 times the Early Learning Center. What you need to do is confirm the size of the new playground at the elementary complex. We will be working on this PA throughout the next 3 weeks. Make sure you are keeping up with each weekly portion so that it is ready to turn in on March 19th. Haha. Part A is going to be due next week on March 3rd. Part B is due March 10th. Part C is due March 17th. Part D, which is optional for extra credit, and is due March 19th, and Part E, which is mandatory, is due on March 19th, the reflection. Part A. Here's a picture of the playground for the Early Learning Center. So the playground is shaped like this. The picture shows the diagram of the ELC. So at the Early Learning Center, this is the diagram. At the elementary complex, they are building a larger playground because the children are bigger and they need more room to play. Fencing cost for the playground. I need to figure out the perimeter of this playground. Show your work on how you found the perimeter. This is where I am going to actually use GeoGebra. So instead of counting out the squares here, I am going to geogebra.org/geometry, and I'm going to recreate this diagram. I'm going to show major grid lines and make it a little bit bigger. So I know that the base of this playground is 4 units long, and each unit is actually 30 feet. So from the distance from A to B is not 4 feet long, but it's actually 4 times 30 feet. So that's 120 feet long. Let's recreate what we can. A, B, okay? So we got points. A, 1, 2, 3, 4 units away. C, point C is 8 units away from A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Point D makes a rectangle, so I know that's right here. Point E is 4 units down, and point F is 4 units to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to connect using the segment tool. So here is what this playground will look like. I'm going to change it so that I can make it look like the diagram on the QPA. So now I need to find the perimeter of this playground, which means I need to count all of the segments on the perimeter. So in order to do that, I'm going to press the More button, like we have been in class, More, and I'm going to scroll down to Measure. And this will help me to measure the distance of each segment. So if I click this segment from A to B, it will show me the length of 4 units long. When I click AC, it shows me a length of 8. And I'm actually just going to go all the way around. you can see that the diagonals are 5.7 units long. And I'm also going to draw in the area. So I'm going to create two different areas, the rectangle and this large triangle, using the polygon tool. I'm going to scroll back down to the area and click each figure. The area of the rectangle is 32 units squared, and the area of the triangle is 16 units squared. From here, I'm going to take a screenshot of this figure so that I have it in my notes for later.